why things do this one thing, that is, keep things the same. It's a unique process and theory in most people's brains about how things work like this. I think, therefore I am, actually, is the original statement in entalpy. Is it entalpy? No, it's not mentality. So what it is it's the mentality of the actual statement. I think, therefore I am, functions on the process of an observable item or an observable truth known to be true of yourself. I did this thing because I know it's true. Who else knows this? The mind, Martians, God, neighbors, Tom, people. The list is endless. You'll never get the end of the list. You don't know who's observing what. It's basically understood to be that humans don't have enough knowledge in human existence at this time to even fathom what could be out there in the universe that could be what we know as what we believe to be personal truths or personal secrets, depending. Just like I was saying. No, that was really fascinating. So they're always different. But for example, I drank a cup of coffee. Gee, surprise. Yeah, I forgot. Anyways, but to know that I did drink this cup of coffee at this place, this is where I am right now. I don't even need to tell you where I am right now. So you can figure it out from the video. Just from the fact that one of the places I filmed this video before has a big board of information on it. But it's my knowledge. It doesn't change. I don't share it with anybody. But there are things in the universe that are understood as humans are understood to exist. Now, one thing that's really neat about that truth is it works with the different things, as long as it's true. Digital maintained data is one of them. I think, therefore, I actually can apply to this situation, but rarely does. The reason it doesn't right now is simply because of where we are in development as human beings. There's no real need of a massive overtaking of an entire data system to try to maintain it against any kind of failure. We usually have insurance that easily explains this. We call it fire thefts and acts of God. Acts of God, cheapest insurance you can get, because usually God doesn't strike your building with lightning. Simple as that. God doesn't pull a tornado through your neighbor's yard or your yard just for something to do. It's just something that happens. Like, acts of God, we have insurance for it. That's the reason we have insurance. And usually why this doesn't apply. But in certain rare circumstances where information is needed to be protected, I have been known to use this fact as a fact. The reason is I usually back my stuff up to something like a Google Drive. I have, I think it's 7 or 8 Google Drives right now, 15 gigabytes a piece. They're free. Well, I use the email address. And I back up usually to the most amount of stuff I have over a span of a few months, a year. Audio recordings, video, pictures of things I've done, books, like written, drawn doodles, and the notebooks and such things. All kinds of crap. It's all usually my personal crap. I don't consider it usually evidence or information that needs to be pertinent to anything, and none of it is time sensitive. As long as I'm here, as long as I can get into it, as long as Google can get into it under the most extreme circumstances, then I'm pretty sure it's still there. Because Google doesn't delete anything. If the planet's big, I'm pretty sure Google will still be here on Earth, maintaining my information stuff. But I can't guarantee it. Neither can Google. Because of acts of God and insurance. Think about this one, people. Come on, wake up. It is that simple. It's the fact that there's nothing guaranteed 100% on Earth that is able to build around with a human being thus far in history. It's 2026. It's the 18th day of the year. Not quite yet do we have to maintain knowledge of historical accuracy to say that we do have a factoring that says, yeah, we do this, or yeah, we don't do this. I don't even touch the topic again. I think it was just erased from my brain. But what we do have is this, I think, therefore I am, applying to very few circumstances. I do know I have information of certain things in my drive somewhere. I've had every threat known to man go through my brain about it, and then had it observed of my own personal self in mind, and otherwise in person. Hint. 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 Hint, hint. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, that aside. My data is protected for that reason under certain aspects of things. Because I've invented about 5 different objects, items, and things that are very important. One of them I won't show you. Even though it's an observable object. Because it's still in use right now. We have it in use until the lowest time point it could possibly be, and it's approximately another 25-ish minutes, 24 minutes or so. it's 8:36 there, so it's about 23 minutes and 7 seconds on the lowest value time point until it's actually 9 p.m. on all the clocks up here. I won't give the clock on something. So I usually take one somewhere, and one I never change. And it shows the batteries are also fine. That's pretty awesome. And I can check it when it's recording, and when it's recording, it can't be modified. And that's the awesome part. You can't set it every time when you're actually recording. It just says, no, you can't. Okay. This is good. I'll do the next video. Or never. But anyways, that's sort of a neat thing that actually does function, and it functions under very rare circumstances, and it's a neat thing to think about. And it just might cover why it works in the next few years. That's the longest guy for now. How we going?